backwards here, Mrs. Chandler. I work for you. I should be helping you.
Dixie, you're like a part of the family, all right? And when somebody's not feeling well, everybody else just pitches in.
I feel fine. I feel okay. Dr. Clater and Dr. Hubbard just made too much fuss over a plain old stomach ache.
I talked to Angie. She was very clear on the subject. Now, I would like you to eat something, okay?
Yes, ma'am. It's good.
Listen, Dixie, why don't you sort of tell me what your favorite foods are, and then I could ask Mrs. Schindler just to keep them around, huh? What do you think? Here. I've got an asking. It's a little chilly in here.
Please.
What?
Would you please stop making such a fuss over me? I can't take this anymore.
Well, I'm sorry, Dixie. I didn't mean...
No, I'm sorry. I just don't deserve it, okay? Don't you understand?
No, I guess I don't.
You and Mr. Chandler, you have already been so good to me. I mean, I feel like I'm just taking and taking from you, and I'm not giving anything in return. I mean, it just makes the guilt worse.
Guilt? Dixie, what are you talking about?
It's just that there's no way I can repay you. You and Mr. Chandler have treated me better than family, and it just upsets me that there is nothing that I can do for you.
You're wrong.
What do you mean? Excuse me?
There is one thing that you can do. You can start being honest with me.
What do you mean?
I would like you to tell me everything that you know about this baby's father.
But I did.
No. I want the truth.
Why would I lie about the baby's father?
To protect him, though. For the life of me, I don't know why you think he deserves protection. I mean, if this was a one-night stand, Dixie, how could you become so attached to him?
I'm not.
Laney told me that you told her you were in love with this man, and that makes more sense to me knowing you. I mean, you're not the kind of girl who would just let somebody pick her up in a bar.
I don't know what kind of person I am anymore. Don't you understand? And why is this so important to you? I mean, it doesn't matter how I feel about him.
I just don't understand why you couldn't confide in me.
I did. I was just confused about my feelings. I mean, you understand that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Believe me. I understand that. I don't want you to worry, Dixie, okay? Because we're going to clear things up.
Look, I'm not confused about the baby. I want you and Mr. Chandler to adopt him.
These things go together. If that child was conceived in love, then we have to find the father. And I promise you, we will.
Well, when he gets out of the meeting, can you have Mr. Chandler call me, please? Tell him it's urgent, okay? Yeah. Thank you.
Dixie, I thought you might like to finish your soup.
I'm not hungry. I just want to lie down.
Dixie, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm just trying to help.
Look, I know you mean well, but I just need to rest.
Of course you do. I just want you to do one thing for me first, and that's this. Okay?
I can't.
Dixie, for the baby.
Look, I can take care of the baby. Would you please don't nag at me?
Okay. Dixie, why don't you get into bed? Listen, you know, Adam would want me to nag you a little bit. I mean, he would want me to take good care of you while he's away. That's better.
don't want to talk about him.
Dixie, you need to talk to somebody. Lainey is still in high school. And Will, well, you know, Will doesn't exactly approve of what you're doing.
Will means well, Mrs. Chandler. And the baby is going to be yours anyway. I mean, doesn't matter what anybody says.
Just as long as it's right for you.
It is. Only I don't want Father dragged into it.
Dixie, you have to face the fact that the father of this baby has rights too.
Well, not when it's an illegitimate baby.
Things are changing. I just read about a case. The judge gave a child back to the natural father after the mother had given it up for adoption.
But that is not going to happen here. He doesn't want it.
He doesn't even know that this baby exists. Dixie, you don't know how he's going to feel about being a father. I mean, this child has the right to know what its history is, and parents need to know what a child's medical history is.
You're not going to give up on this, are you?
No, I can't. And we owe it to this baby.
Okay.
So you'll tell me everything I need to know so that we can find him.
Well, I don't really know that much. I mean, he was just passing through.
So just tell me what you do know. Just tell me things that you talked about when you were together. I mean, there must be some clue. There must be something that you overlooked that's going to lead me right to him. Try to think back to the night that you met him. What did he look like?
He had dark hair.
Brown? Black?
Brown. Dark brown.
How tall was he?
I don't know. He wasn't that tall, sort of average height, maybe.
Okay. How old was he?
30, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a good judge of ages. He could be 5 years either way. 25, 35.
What did you find out about him when you talked?
I didn't find out anything. We didn't talk. We danced, mostly.
Was he a good dancer?
Does it matter?
Maybe not. Just tell me about it.
Yeah, he was a good dancer. The way he held me in his arms, I just melted.
Even though he wasn't very tall. Dixie, was he married?
He wasn't wearing a ring.
Well, some men take their wedding bands off if they know they're going to a bar. How many times did you see him?
I just saw him that once. I know it was sordid, but that's the way it was.
Dixie, I'm not judging you. I'm on your side. You mean so much to Adam and me. What bar was it?
Hal's, in Center City, a country western place.
And that would have been the last week in January, right? That was your night off?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think we've got enough to start.
You do?
Why don't you get some sleep, okay?
I don't think I can sleep. There's too many things I want to forget.
Dixie, you have to face up to your feelings for this man, whatever they are. You have to face him. And I will face him with you if you want.